So project maps and concept maps is the ones I found earlier. Okay, so let's look at the project map I found earlier. Okay, so what I did was just to bring in the node of fishing. Let's change that. So I can add a project item. I can add a transcript. And so that transcript now is connecting up fishing industry and fish houses with Dorothy. So it's seeing what has Dorothy contributed in terms of the fishing nodes. Or I can bring in a node. So let's look at these nodes. Okay, I don't want to select all of them. I looked at fishing before. I'm going to bring in history. You probably only want one or maybe two here. So let's bring in history. Now I right click and that shows the associated items here. We can see there are items here. So the items that were associated with history was Margaret, and we can see now how Margaret's interview is also connected with some of these fishing codes. So certainly you need to have a rationale for why you'd look at particular codes. So I've taken out the children here. I can add them, the child nodes or not. If there's a relationship, classification, we don't have to look at everything there. So you can be a bit more bespoke. Okay, so back to explore. If I wanted just, let's call this one trial. New blank one. So let's add project items. Right click, add project items. So this time I'm going to just choose a node. Let's choose employment. I right click on it. I can show the associated items. And open the item there. If that item had many child nodes, then they would appear round in the sense that fishing did earlier. So I'm going to just go back to that trial map and let's add fishing on. I clear, I click fishing. I can drag them around. And we can see it's associated with Margaret's interview that's been quite heavily coded in this data set.